Hi guys, it's DanaMarie, Dana Doodles 2, here to do a flip through of my November-December journal. We've already done a flip of November, so I'm going to do a flip of December. I had done a flip through of the first 15 days of December, but then I had all kinds of problems and I just wasn't feeling it. So I did the video, did it again, and was going to do a voiceover of it, but I just didn't do it. Honestly, I got to, let's see, December 15th, I think. And then I didn't do any of this journaling until after January 1st. So that's where we are with that. So we're going to do a little flip here of this journal. This is only November, December. You've already seen November, or maybe you haven't watched the video. I can't blame you if you don't. I talk too much. Everybody that knows me knows that. But if you did watch it, you've already seen it. And if you didn't watch it, you can go back and watch it if you would like to, or not. Whatever makes you happy. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch if you are watching. I'm all the way up to 25 subscribers at this point. And if you like what you see, you can hit the thumbs up, give me a comment, help me do the things that need to be done to, what do I want to say? Work with the algorithms so my videos actually show up. So like, subscribe, do your thing if you want to. If you do, I will be uber happy. If you don't, I won't care. I won't be mad. Any hoozles. This is December. So this is my intro page. I like to do an intro page. I don't always do it. Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm just like, meh, I do what I want. That is my motto or my mantra for life. Ask my husband. He hears it all the time. I do what I want. So apparently I wanted to do a 2-page spread this time too. So these are like something I printed. I just found them on the Google. I love peanuts, so I put that. These stickers here I bought at the dollar spot last year, all of these, at Target, which I believe they were actually $1, though not everything is. I don't remember where I got these little dots. I had them forever. And I got the red glitter letters in a Happy Mail, and I love them. I wish I had more, but I'm almost out. All right, so December 1st. This again I found on Google. I didn't have anything exciting for numbers to put in here, so for the first 12 days, these numbers all go with that. And then I had to find something else. So that's just something I Googled, and this I actually added on top of this. This green thing is an actual watercolor spot that I made myself. I just took some printer paper and did some watercolor. I took out all my stuff downstairs to my art studio, so I don't have it up here anymore. But I just painted like little circles. I'm shaking you, sorry. In different colors for watercolor, and then I cut them out with a little white edge because I liked it. And then I dotted it with a gold pen. And then this is the actual number that goes with this. Okay, now at the time, and this is after the fact, and I'm very sorry that I didn't film this in a more timely fashion, but life just gets in the way. I got busy. Okay, so I was following these prompts. This is a list that I hand wrote from Holly from Journal with Dolly. I was trying my best to follow her. And then this person, Lindsay Ann Ostrom, she had this one, which I unfortunately did not follow as well because I got busy. But this one you could write, the circled numbers, I don't know if you can see that. The circled numbers, you had to write the word, and I think it was like a lettering prompt. And then the ones that weren't circled were like little prompts, like list some things that go with December for you, most cherished holiday memory, yada, yada, yada. This is a very good list, and I loved it. I overextended myself because I was trying to do this one, Holly's and Pam's from PocketJournalPam. So I had 3 lists I was attempting, and I think that's probably why I finally just went, forget it. So day 1, this was, let's see, it was an elf for Holly and peppermint for Pam. So I made a peppermint elf, and I'm not going to go back and forth to this. In my original video when I did 15 days of December, I did that. It did take a while. If I do that for all 31 days with the way I talk too much, you're going to be on here for an hour, and you'll give up halfway through because you'll be tired of me. So I'm not going to do that, but I'll try to point them out when I think of them. So this is washi. This is washi. This was from a Christmas catalog where they were selling a picture that says "Oh Holy Night," and that other Lindsay's list, it was favorite Christmas. Oh no, it's Carol. I can't read my own writing. My favorite Christmas carol is "Oh Holy Night." So those were the 3 prompts. This was a Christmas card from last year I had saved. This is a gift bag I cut up to cover the writing on the card. This is a paint chip that you get for free at like Menards or Home Depot. I cut it in the shape of a, well, it looks kind of like a tree. And then I put some ornament stickers on it that I had and outlined it with a gold paint pen. This is a, what are those things? A brad, a red glitter brad that I had in my stash. On this day we went back to where we used to live because my son, and here it says going wireless, I survived braces. My son got his braces off. Now you'll notice on the first I did a little bit of writing, on the second I really didn't, so then I went back and put it on here, what we did. But we took our son, we had to drop him off because you can't go in, which was fine, he's a big boy. He had his braces off, and then we went to our favorite burger restaurant in Illinois where we used to live, and then we went to Andy's Frozen Custard, a big celebration for him getting his braces off. We stopped at Vinyl and Vintage. That's why this record is here. It's a record store and a vintage store. My husband got some records, and I got a folk art snowman. This tag was on it, and I just did the outlining to make it look cuter, and then I put an ornament sticker on it. I used my red glitter letters, washi tape. This is the number that I printed with these. And then the prompts were the North Pole, hot cocoa, and Noel was the other list. Third, candles were Pam's thing. Wreath was Holly's, so I did those. And back here I was trying to doodle as much of it as possible. You'll notice later that I just got away from that. All right, and you don't need to hear about how exciting my day was, but at 4 p.m. I got to go see my puppy, Marley. She was getting so big. This is a sticker. I think it's like a gift tag sticker. I don't know where I got this sticker, but it was in my stash. And then, so that's the 2 prompts. And the third one was things that go with Christmas to you. So I made a little thing here. Christmas songs, hot cocoa, Christmas movies, putting up the tree, shopping, family. And then I just added a bunch of little stickers and washi to complete it. And this was actually a card that we got in the mail, but not like a gift, like a greeting card. It was advertising something, and it was so cute. So I ripped it apart, and there's another piece of it further on. And I love this. I don't know where I got it. I don't remember. I don't think I have it right here next to me, but there's no like packaging to tell me where it's from, but I got it somewhere. Craft store. I love this. Okay, anyway, number 4. One of the prompts was snowman, the other was a stack of gifts, and the other one was to write the word holiday. So those are the 3 things. Oh, maybe it was star. I don't know. You tell me. Number 4, it might have been star and snowman and holiday. And then I just added some washi and some stickers. There's a mitten washi. And, you know, I made borders around the pages. Oh, here's the other piece to this. Like, when you, it was like a trifold card, and when you opened it up, this was like a flap, and it had like a picture of whatever they were advertising, so I just ripped this off. Because gingerbread was one of the things for that day. And I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. Oh, that must have been, no, it's not. It wasn't gingerbread. And this day, the Christmas lights for Pam and Holly. It was both Christmas lights, which was like, yes, thank you. And then the other list, it was, what do you like to do for fun? I do lots of fun journal decorations. It makes me happy. The number I printed, these are these are like glittery letters that I have, and I have a lot of letters I'm trying to use up because I have bits and pieces. And it says, holy smokes, because my husband lit a fire in our wood-burning fireplace, and he's done that before, and we had no issues. But on this day, we had bought some new firewood that they told us was well seasoned, and we put it in our fireplace to burn it, and our whole house filled with smoke. And this was December 5th. It still smells like soot. So, like, my dining room has a, like my hand gesture? Yeah. My dining room has a pocket door, so you can shut that to shut off the living room and dining room from the kitchen, but you can still smell it. When you open that door, you're like, whoa. Any hoozles. Carrying on. Number 6. Washi, washi, washi. Weird stickers, I don't know where I got them. Stockings was one of the doodle things. And gingerbread man, so I did that. I want to say this ornament was included somehow. Honestly, guys, I just don't remember. I guess it is what it is. Number 7. Holly was one of them. I had already drawn this, so it is not one of the prompts. It was wrapping paper, so these, I used thin washi tape that I had, and then just outlined it to make it look like wrapping paper, and then I put wrap it up. These are some of my stickers that I have. This is from a gift tag. It had to and from on it, and it was square, and I cut it in a circle. This is from a magazine. I doodled this because I'm all about the gnomes. This is a washi strip. This is a gift tag. And then Holly was the other one. Okay, and then the 8th, these letters. I love these, but they do not like to stick. I had a hard time with those. They're thick. I don't know if you can tell. I don't have any with me, but they're pretty thick. So I filmed my November flip through on that day and a Happy Mail video. I've had so much trouble with YouTube lately. I don't even want to do this anymore some days because it's so much work. Because just trying to learn how to do it was work for me. And then I have all kinds of glitches and I don't know what to do. Anywho, mistletoe was the word for Lindsay's list. I don't remember. Oh, duh. Nutcracker was one of them. And Joy, maybe, was one of them. I don't know. You can go back on the 8th and see. You probably know better than I will. So, yeah, I doodled this, and I just added this tip-in of paper that I had, and then I wrote this word, and used paint, Posca pen markers. This I had in my stash. I think it was like scrapbook paper that I bought. You know, they have like a bunch of little squares of different things, and they have words. Yep. This came from something I got from Holly in Happy Mail. Washi tape with deer on it. This was one of the prompts, the reindeer. So I drew that. It was really cute. One of them was cookies, so I drew that. And then I put my favorite cookie at Christmas is double chocolate mint chip. They're so amazing. It's a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips and Andes mints. And then you put them in the oven and cook them, and you pull them out, and you sprinkle Andes mints on top, and it just kind of melts, and they're so gooey. Our favorite cookie. And these I found on Google. I just Googled Christmas sweaters. I have some washi. This is a ribbon. See, you can hear the ribbing. It says chestnuts roasting on open fire. Number 10. It was Hanukkah. I did a terrible job doodling that. And the other one was a Christmas tree, and I put Believe in the Magic of Christmas. And I just glued it on, and then I used this to decorate something I printed off of Facebook, I think. It says, in search of the adult version of Elf on the Shelf that moves around in the night doing laundry and meal prepping, asking for a friend, not me. We got a gift basket from Wine Country Gift Baskets. It did not have wine in it. I don't drink wine. I don't like it. Don't hate me. I like coffee. But it did have a bunch of snacks in there from my sister-in-law, and I thought that was cool, so I kept it. The basket's really cool, too. This was a postcard, actually. See, I folded it in half. It was a postcard. It was in my stash. Don't know where I got it. And I folded it in half and then added some printable gnomes that I printed. This one's from a magazine. This is washi tape. And I just put all that in there. I think, I don't know what the prompts were. It must have been gingerbread and I'm sorry. This is a really cute Christmas card that I saved from last year that I popped on here for some extra space and some stickers. Snow globe. Are you able to see this? Am I off? Man, I hope you were able to see the rest of this. I feel for you. I'm a mess. All right, so snow globe was one of the prompts. Candy cane was the other one, I think. No. And glistening was the word for Lindsay's list, and I put sleigh bells ring. Are you listening in the lane? Snow is glistening because I had to make it make sense to have glistening on my page. And there you have it. And then if this, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that in the light? It's getting dark now. I think it's like, let's see, what time is it? It's 3:11, but it looks like it's 5. This is like, I used to sell Stampin' Up! Years and years ago, and I still have this stuff. And it's like snow, flocking kind of stuff. Glittery, I don't know. It was very difficult to get that to dry. This was another one of those scrapbook paper things, washi tape. Zoom, we had, I'm a Patreon, or I was a Patreon of Love Lynns Life in December, and I did a Zoom call. It was fun. I love that. I'm going to miss that. I had to take a break for a little while, but I will be back because she's amazing. I love Lynn from Love Lynns Life. Also Hallie from Journal with Dolly. Pam, PocketJournalPam. There's so many. So many. All right, so on the 13th, one was Snowman. This right here was it was on a piece of like junk mail, but it's like cardboard. And it just had this to look like a stamp on that piece of happy mail. No. Junk mail. Junk mail's not happy, although this time it was. So I just drew the rest of the body as a square, and I had some snowman stickers, which is really weird. And then I put a note, you can brew it, and I put a cup of coffee in its hand. I put, this is a really cool gift tag. Underneath it said to from. I just cut that off and put that on there. I really loved these. I got them at the dollar spot from Target last year. My printed number, we had pizza. Okay, so the prompts were, here we go. All right, so this was a tag I got. I don't know where I got it. The tag was elf. I made it a girl elf, and I drew it, put it on this tag, and put it in here. And then one of the other prompts was a hot cocoa recipe. So I put my favorite hot cocoa recipe on here, decorated it, and put it on the back of a Christmas card that I cut up. And then this is my Marley. She is my pupper. Oh, this is a Brad, which I covered up with washi tape so you can't see it. But it's a snowflake Brad. I don't know if you can see that. They're so cute. I still have a few left. These are pictures of my Marley. She has grown, like she's a little chunk now. But I put those on here. I put some pictures of her. I don't know if you can see that. She is just too cute. She is equally cute and equally psycho. She will eat your face off. In fact, she almost did. She bit me in the face the other day. She was nipping, and her teeth are so sharp. And I went to rub my chin because it really hurt, and my hand was covered in blood. And this was just a tag, a gift tag, special North Pole delivery, because she is my Christmas present. Only because it conveniently worked out that way. I was planning on getting one. This is ornaments. That was one of the prompts, so I printed it from Google because I didn't have any. And then it was home decor, I think. So I put in this clock that I found in a magazine, and this deer, and this sign that you could purchase. And this background right here, a while ago I put on one of my videos a tip that when you look through magazines or catalogs, you might see patterns and you can cut them out. This was a bedspread in a magazine, and I cut it out for a background pattern and put that on there. And still we're at the 14. I think oh no, I ran out of the numbers on 12, didn't I? That's right. The 12 Days of Christmas had those. So I just Googled Christmas numbers and what numbers I wanted. And that's what you'll see the rest of this month. Here the prompt was stockings, snowflake, and you can see at this point I stopped the doodling, which is probably okay because I'm not the best. Sometimes I can do a good job, sometimes no. Stickers or stockings, and this we had Jimmy John's. My son had tests because he was almost done with school, and I just put a border on it. This is a gift tag that I just cut the bottom off that said to from, a magazine. This day we watched Midnight Magnolia. I say we, I really mean me. Okay, I live with boys, so that's why I wanted a girl dog, so that I could have another female in the house. All they ever want to watch is like, well, they've been watching like how to make swords, and I don't even know. There's never any girly movies, so I have to watch those when I'm by myself. So I did that. And then there's a gingerbread man who's coming off. I tell you what I did these days, but I just did the same stuff. Work, clean, ad nauseum, repeat, watch way too much TV, eat too many snacks, like this one. I love these peanut butter filled pretzels. Yup. I have to take out 10 because that's how many you're supposed to have. Otherwise, you eat the whole bag. On this day, I really binge watched. Let's see. I worked in my office, watched Netflix, vacuumed the rec room, cleaned my art studio, did laundry. Wow, I was so productive. I'm proud. I'm impressed. Painted 2 backgrounds in my art journal, made homemade cornbread, watched a movie, and drank hot cocoa. So I watched this, A California Christmas, another girly movie, when I was doing all that stuff. And then we watched The Man Who Invented Christmas, which was really good, together as a family. And I don't remember if the prompt, oh, the prompt was Mrs. Santa. So I did Mrs. Santa dabbing, and my son, if he saw that, he would roll his eyes and tell me that the dab is dead. And then I thought Angel was one of them, but that should have been on a different page, which we'll see later. I think it was Coco, so I put this picture of Coco and put yum. More glitter letters and more stickers. And then you can see I'm running out of my glitter letters, so I kind of piecemealed them, but I like it. This is from a magazine, Reindeer Poop. I think the prompts were Christmas cookie and reindeer or moose, so I just printed them. This is from a gift tag thing. We watched The Mandalorian. My son had no school. Finally, school was out. I put vinyl in vintage because we went back to Illinois again, and we went to the vinyl and vintage store, which is nice because he gets vinyl and I get vintage stuff. And then we went to the Corner Grind for Cookies, which is a coffee shop that we used to use in our small town that we lived in, and we like to support small business, so we did that. And we went to Fresh Time, where we got these peanut butter filled pretzels. Yeah. And let's see, we stopped at 2 Bostons, which is a pet store, got a collar for my puppy, which we didn't have yet. This is the 18th. I wasn't supposed to get her till the 22nd, but I got her early. I was not ready. All right, on this day, the 19th, I used my glitter letters again, watched The Voice. We're always behind. I don't have cable, so whatever. So I'm sure it already happened, but that's the night we watched it and found out that Carter won. This is from a magazine. I printed this from Google. I printed this up because we went to Barnes & Noble to do some Christmas shopping. And that's about that. Just put a little border around it. This is a cute little Christmas card with a dog. And I was supposed to get my dog on the 22nd, but I got her on the 20th because the breeder's mother was diagnosed with brain cancer. So she asked if I could pick her up early, and of course, was I gonna say no? Of course not, for obvious reasons. Both, you know. Anyway, so I put this in here and just put, I don't think you can see it. I just put, this already had stickers from whoever sent me this card, put those stickers, so I just left them there and added some stuff. I think Grinch was one of the things. Now let's see if we're back on camera. No, did my camera quit on me? I swear I'm gonna lose my dadgum. Maybe not. Yep, nope. My watch decided to quit. All right, so here I'm really piecemealing here. I have Sun, and then D, and then AY, 3 different kinds. Here's pictures of my pup. don't know if you can see that, but you really need to see her. She's adorable. If you don't, if you aren't able to see it here, you probably see pictures on my Instagram, which is @DanaDoodles2, or she has her own, which is Miss Marley with an I Doodle. Miss Marley Doodle. She has her own thing. So I put my gotcha day, I printed that off, and that's that. And then I put ZZZ, because I was tired, I was exhausted, because having a puppy is like having, get back on the camera here, having a puppy is like having a newborn. They have to go out in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. I'm still tired. Bo was one of the things, and I don't know, people, I don't know. I don't know what the 21st was. There was Bo. That was Holly's. And gift tag. Oh, well, this is a gift tag, and so is this. It was cold, and we watched the Santa Claus, and here's my dog melting. She likes to hang upside down. I don't know why. 22nd. I need to speed it up. More pictures of my pupper, because after this day, until now even, most of my day is dominated by my dog. She keeps me busy. I put cute. Here she is being a velociraptor. I'll take pictures of some of these pages and put them on my Insta. I should have done that already too. Whatever. This I printed. I like these letters. This is a gift tag. Pictures of my doggy. I like the sloth. That was also a gift tag. I just cut, I didn't need, it was so cool because I found the really cute, like I love the one on my pocket, like really cute gift tags in the dollar spot for $1. And you got like, I don't know, like 90 of them. So I got 90 stickers for $1. That was last year though. So I just cut the little pictures out. I don't care. My gift tags, my presents didn't have as cute of gift tags, but you know, you rip that stuff off and throw it away. The cute stuff should be in my journal. Here I put nice, and I have glitter letters. Here's my pupper. I don't know what the prompts were here. I think this one was the one that was supposed to have the angel, and I did the wrong thing. And then a hot drink, which I don't have on here, so I must have just skipped it. This one was supposed to be fireplace, which I put over here. And then I put the arrow because fireplace is going over here. Whatever. Whatever, right? And 23 is supposed to have a hot drink. Oh, here it is. Yeah. See, I got it. Thursday. I put no peeking. This is our puppy. On Thursday, the 20... Oh, this whole page is the 24th. We got her on the 20th, and she was so little, she fit underneath our furniture. And then 2 days later, she had chunked up so much already that she wouldn't fit under the furniture, and she would get so mad because she'd run in the living room and go to hide, and she couldn't get under the furniture anymore. That really stressed her out. There's a picture of her, a picture of biscuits and gravy, because that's what we always have on Christmas, either Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, depending on when our kids are coming. And then, this was terrible. I got her from a breeder that was my neighbor, my mom's neighbor, and she asked me to pick her up on the 20th instead of the 22nd. I picked up the dog. Now I hadn't seen her since she was 3 weeks old, so when I picked her up I was like, oh wow, she looks different, she's really changed, but I didn't think anything of it. Brought my dog home. 5 days later, they tell me, you have the wrong dog. We gave you the wrong dog. We need you to bring her back. I was like, no. I was already attached to her. We had bonded. No, it was a terrible day. Ruined my Christmas Eve. But here's all my family wearing masks because my mom, my parents were there. We gotta be careful. There's my son. There's Christmas tags. I did a lot of those. We had a great Christmas other than the fact that I got the wrong dog, which was not my fault. December 25th, I think I printed that. This is from a gift tag. We had a super Zoom. Oh yeah. Okay, so we had our kids here, just our kids, but we have adult kids, so they have to come. We have 1 kid at home, 3 out of the house. So they all came between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and it kind of overlapped. So we had leftovers for breakfast of our biscuits and gravy because they all want it for Christmas breakfast. But some of them were there that day and some were there that day, and I wasn't going to make it twice, so they had to have leftovers. Still good. I printed this picture of a dog picking up poop because that's what we did, and it was nice because it was frozen. I'm not used to having a dog, but holy cow, she poops a lot. Why? I don't know. Anyway, then we Zoomed with our friends their last name is Super something. It's a long name. I'm not going to tell her name, but their last name is Super blah, blah, blah. So we had a Super Zoom. And then I put Fragile because for one of my husband's gifts, I bought him some records, and I didn't want him to see that every gift under the tree was a record because that's practically all he wanted. So I took 2 canvases of paintings that we had in the basement, and I put the records on the back side. There's like a pocket thing from where the canvas is stapled over, and I put them in there back to back and wrapped it up, and I put Fragile on it so he wouldn't bend it and break the records. So anyway, so I put that on there to remember how I had wrapped his gift to try and be tricky. This is from Lynns Life. She sent me a lovely package as her Patreon. This is another really cool gift tag. I left the to and from on it, but I put a snowman on top of it. And, oh, so this journal, I had already started filling out with like some health stuff in the back, and then I ran out of room. So I ripped some pages out, but some of this was already on here. Like, well, that's not on there. This one says I'm not buying a 2021 planner until I see a trailer. I'm telling you, 2021 has not started off great either, has it? I think we all know it hasn't, which side of the aisle you're on. It's not good. The 26th, I put big because my husband bought a big TV. This is from a magazine, Snowman Poop. This is from the internet. Oh, and we watched Wonder Woman, not the original, but the first of the newer ones. And then we watched the new one, and I didn't like that as much as that one. We had leftover enchiladas because we are not a traditional family. We had enchiladas for Christmas dinner. We do us, and that's us. We're not a traditional family by any stretch of the imagination. We're blended and all kinds of stuff. So traditions are not something that, we have traditions. Maybe our tradition is that we're untraditional. I don't know. But we do what we do. This year it was enchiladas, so we ate those. I put chaos because I had my 3 kids come at different times, my older ones. My youngest is always here with us. So people were coming and going, just our kids, not a lot of people, and my parents. And my son, my oldest son, has a dog. He's a Weimaraner. He's great. But between the puppy and the Weimaraner and my parents and all the people coming and going, it was chaotic. So I put chaos. And I put Marley nose booped the bells. We have potty bells on the back door, and she actually booped them. I taught her to do it, and I was so proud. Only 7 days after I got her. She's already learning to do that. So that was awesome. And this was from a magazine you could buy, like catalog. You could buy these, but I just cut them out. It says Fur Mama and Silent Night, Howly Night. Because if you ever trained a dog, there's a lot of howling. She's actually doing great. All right, the 28th. I just gave up at this point. I had up to the 25th. First I had up to the 12th, then 12 to 25, and then I didn't have anything, so I just drew them in. So here's my number. And I put dog treats. We had Brick Street burrito. I bought dog food. Yeah. Took my dog to the vet. She did not like going in the car. She howled and squealed and screeched. It was very stressful. And I have to go back Monday to take her by myself to the vet. So I have to drive and take her. It's going to be crazy. Here's where I started putting like the health stuff. Alexa, delete my belly. Doesn't matter how slowly you go as long as you don't stop, that kind of thing. I just left it in because it was already in the middle. So like you go from 28 and then you got this weird page in the middle. I don't care. And then this weird page. Oh, it had these, so I added Christmas stuff. Yeah, so this was already half decorated. So I just added stuff and then made this the 29th. This is a pretty picture of snowflakes. It snowed that day. I was happy. We had Beggar's Pizza. I put a snowman. Maybe that was the prompt for one of them. I don't know. I do not know. Obviously, I went to Target. It snowed. The 30th. I just put a bunch of stuff. I didn't have a lot to say, so I just filled it up with things I printed, gift tags, magazine things. And then the 31st, we watched You've Got Mail. That is my husband's and I date movie, first date movie. So we watch it every year. Not always at Christmas. I don't know why we did that this year. I guess, yeah, it's kind of Christmassy. Whatever. We watched it. I put bye 2020 and then put 2021. And I put hello. A picture of my emoticon thing with freezing, because I'm always freezing. And it was freezing. And that's about it. And then the rest of this is just stuff I had already printed. And then I ran out of time. I ran out of energy. I just didn't care. But since I printed them, I thought I should put them in. So they're just a bunch of Happy New Year memes and 2020, the year of, and I replaced that letter with an S, the year of suckery, because it did suck. It really did. And then I think that's it. I had a lot left in this journal, but I'm just going to call this a day. Look at all my washi scraps. And that is that for this one. And then I started my 2021. This is where I'm at with journaling, people. I started this, like, I don't know, what's today? I don't know. I started this like the 5th because I'm not feeling it. So I had already made the pocket a while ago. I found this on Shine Sticker Studios Facebook page. Thanks to EmiLou, Emily at EmiLou Arts. Emily at EmiLou Arts told us about that in one of her videos, so I printed it. This is from Little Raven Ink. You'll see a lot of her stuff in my page now because I am a Patreon of her now. I can only do one at a time, so I did Lynn at Love Lynn's Life. Now I'm doing her. Eventually I'll do PocketJournalPam and anyone else I find, one at a time. So I just put these things in here, which is coming off, in a tab, and that's it. I have not even put day 1, and we're on what, day 7, 8? I don't even know. I have some stuff stuck in here. Oh, look, I saw this on someone's page, and I don't know who did it, but I thought it was the coolest thing, so I did it real quick in the back just to remember it's something I wanted to try. They cut tabs like that, so I thought, oh, let's try. Oh, that's a border I was trying out. Let's try it like this, just to make something interesting. Anyway, I've kept you long enough. As always, I talk too much. It's a lot. I know. I'm so sorry. But thank you for hanging with me if you did. If you didn't, I understand. But you won't hear me say this. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Maybe I'll hit 30 subscribers before the end of 2021. Thank you so much for your time, and I will send you off with hugs. Bye, everybody.